So one of the main differences that I made is there used to be that dresser that was there, and most of the drawers were all falling apart. The top was covered in stuff, and the top drawer was intact. And I emptied all of the contents of it and sorted them or threw out things that were broken, organized some of the things that were left. So what we have on the left-hand side is kind of home maintenance, home purpose goods. So I'm going to label these bins eventually, but this is all just like hardware, equipment, that kind of thing. And then some more home purpose kind of goods, some fungible items for the house, and then all of the grilling items are down right here. And then also inside of the grill, you've got the smoker, and also you've got all of the specific grilling tools. So there were a bunch of grilling tools that were in that big plastic Tupperware bin up top, and I took them out of there and I put them inside the grill. Then we've got these rail systems. They used to be on this stud, and those two studs, and I moved them off of those two studs and put them down here. So now you've got the beach chairs hang down here, and then the two up top that's got all the fishing poles and also the crabbing nets, also the heron pole or the heron flag, which we hung out this week. And there's something else that's up there that I can't, oh, the fishing rod, like the stake, the ground stake things. So that's what's all here. More boogie boards on the ground. The drawer that is from the dresser that was working and is all in really good condition, it now has all of the sand toys in it. So it's really easy when we come back from the beach just to clean everything off and put it in the bin. And it's sitting on top of a step stool, which is, again, really easy to get to. The dresser is now upside down. It has something on top. I can't tell what it is. It kind of almost looks like the kind of green acid leak that you get from like a leaking battery acid, and I didn't want to handle it too much, but I also didn't want to get the wood wet to clean it off, so it can be really easily wiped down. But mostly what it just has is it's just sort of serving as like a big open bin to put all of these garden tools and brushes. The broom and this broom, I want to eventually have, I can't back up far enough. The door, I'd like to eventually have a set of hangers for cleaning supplies, and they could get attached to the door and be there. But for now, they're just going to be in the bin. There's also that extra piece of carpet. There's the foot washing basin is right here, so it's really easy to grab. There's also a piece of driftwood in there that Dad found at some point that's just, it's nice driftwood. There's a bucket of scrap wood, because there was a lot of scrap wood in here, just like offcuts. And I wasn't sure if somebody was using them for specific things, so I saved them. There's some old blinds, which I think we may be saving for something useful. I'm not sure. I fixed it, or I updated the medicine cabinet a little bit. There's a lot of expired stuff, and I threw it out. But this sunscreen is still good, and these first aid boxes are still good. So they're in here. Up top for the upper shelf, this shelf is now like all kind of exterior garden stuff. So there's like lawn bags, except for that box. This box is a faucet. There's a bunch of weeding stuff. There's some other kinds of things. This whole corner is more home goods supply type things. So that's a mattress pad that was Denise's. There's a year on it. I think it says 1996. I can't remember for sure. Dustbuster, humidifier. There's this nice kitchenware that we've decided is just for homeowners. I've just got it stacked. This box has been completely updated and cleaned out and organized so that it is all house items that we want to use while we're at the house. So there's cutting board in it, there's some knives in it, there's a bunch of linens in it, there are some disposable napkins and plates, there's some toilet paper in it. That plastic Food Lion bag has a bunch of really cool plastic tumblers in it that I remember Grandma getting. There's also some of this sort of stuff like plastic wrap and foil and zip top baggies, matches, cupcake liners, those kinds of things. So that's sort of like the moving pantry, and it's had a lot of loose things in it too. Like it had a lot of like one-off socks and t-shirts that people had maybe left behind. So we went through all of that and got it cleaned up. So all of this is looking great. It's all super usable, and we can get in and grab stuff that we need. It's really easy to find stuff that we just want to take down to the beach and get it out. We also checked all of these chairs. There's 4 of them total, and they all work really well. There was one that we threw out because it was broken. All the hinges were just rusted through and it didn't open or close well at all. And so that's it. That's the owner's closet, and it's great. So super pleased about that. And there's more stuff that we're going to change next time. And ta-da! There we go.